Oh, hello there. And welcome back to another episode of Saturdays Are for the Toys. I'm your host, Methuselah Honeysuckle. Let's get building. Have you ever been in a situation where you're playing Nerf with your friends and you just finished unloading him with your awesome gun that you've customized and whatever, and then he sneaks out of the corner while you're reloading and just smacks you right in the face? Well, I have. And I vowed never to do that again. So today, we're going to build the wrist-mounted and wrist-fired Nerf gun. Let's get started. So, starting off, you've got your basic Nerf Alpha Strike Fang Q54. I was reading it upside down. So, break this bad boy open, see what we're working with. Alright, got the darts here. Now, the big question I have when I bought this was, does it shoot out of all 4 slots at the same time? Or how does that work? So, we're going to find out. Load this sucker up here. Crank that sucker back. God, you hear that thing purr. Sweet. Beautiful. So that was exactly what I was hoping would happen. Now, what are we mounting it to? Great question. Glad you asked. So, pick this bad boy up. It is just a simple wrist brace. Maybe to the untrained eye, but to us, it is a perfect mounting device for our wrist gun. Also picked up these super dope gloves. Pretty cool, huh? I also got some JB Weld epoxy. Some hyper tough twisted mason line. Obviously some paints. Some cups. Just regular plastic cups. Some duct tape. Obviously, because any good build needs duct tape. And this cool stuff, plastic canvas. I didn't really know what it was, but it's going to suit my needs very well. Alright, so step 1 is we're going to have to remove the actual handle portion of it. Now, what I usually like to do is, you can saw it if you have a Dremel. My Dremel just happens to be at my parents' house, like 9 hours away. So, what I'm going to use is these handy-dandy snips. They're technically sheet metal snips, but they work really great for cheap plastic. Fun fact. Next step is we're going to have to figure out how to mount it. What I am going to do is I'm going to drill a series of small holes. And then I am going to weave or sew it into the sleeve using our twisted mason line. Observe. Well, after some deliberation, I've decided to attach our wrist brace to our sweet glove, because I realized you wouldn't be able to wear any gloves with your wrist cannon on at the same time. And let's be honest, if we're eventually going to want to cosplay with this thing, which we are, I'm going to want to wear the gloves. So, going to have to cut down the middle here, and then I'm going to sew it on to the wrist here. One thing I personally like to use when I'm sewing is I like these little tiny hook needles. So I got this size, and I got one of the bigger guys if I need it. It's just easier for me personally, but to each his own. Okay, so now that we have this fully functional wrist-mounted gun, technically we could be done. But let's be honest, we want it to look cool. It's not good enough just to have it function. We want it to look cool. So let's see what we can do. I drew up some designs as to how I want to go about this, but we'll see how it works out. always ready for attack. All I gotta do now is paint. Alright guys, well there you have it, your fully functional and fully painted wrist-mounted Nerf cannon. Hope you guys liked the video. I certainly enjoyed building it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to be doing videos like this every single Saturday. That's why the tagline is Saturdays are for the toys. If there's anything you'd like to see me do, please leave a comment. I'm going to try and get to all of them, and hope to see you here again. Thanks. Bye.